Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Normally we start with this program with English, but because we want let the community people know what the messages for go down well with them regards to using operations, we decide say no, we use the commercial language. And really want we observe individual silent prayers so that we'll start this program wise with the others who can't join with. Amen, amen. Superior officers, permission, sir, for way, the technical team not be able to fix the necessary thing there. And because of our busy schedule, we decided to continue the program. But it'll work as well. We will use this other mic. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, I will do introduction because we get the chairman and one of the CI in different capacity. The position is the same, but the decoration has been changed. Again, for telling our older one, it's no less impressive. But now, a seasoned police officer, we now Dr. AIG Dr. John Martin Senesi, the chairman of this particular program. And also in our midst, we also get another superior, seasoned, dedicated police officer. It's no less the person, but director of training, with AIG Sir Yomba Senesi. They get a lot of package we get for doing policing capacity building. Next, of course, when I see a very young, dynamic officers with different, accolades. It's no less the person, but the regional police commander, Freetown East. It's no less the person for AIG, Francis Brima Mendy. We also have another, hoping to get another commanders from the regions, but meanwhile the one they here also get another senior police officer, a superior police officer, with a director of road safety and traffic. It's no less the person, but Commissioner Abdul Mojo. Next, Freetown here will get two regions. We get Freetown East and Freetown West. So Freetown West, they get a representative. There's also another superior officer, who happens to be the local unit commander of the Leone. It's no less the person for ACP Edison Funding. And the man and the owner must have been. Also representing regional commanders. Freetown. Yeah, next to me is also another senior police officer. They don't do a lot. They have for council room and waiting. They don't do. It's not the president, but Dr. John Mune Conte, now a deputy director of medical service for the Swahili Police Hospital. They said they are with me. When we get the Zoom proper, we will introduce the regional commander from O. We now, of course, we done the part of we. The one at Kenema, we na AIG now, AIG and Mustafa. Of course, we don't get AIG. We now don't get AIG Maxwell Victor Maxwell Williams from McKinney. We don't get him. We also don't get. We hope to get a representative from AIG Andrew Mustafa Kamara from Kenema, where tell me saying a regional media officer will come up. We also hope to get the regional commander of Southern region, where in AIG by Makane, and we also hope to get regional commander from North West region, where na AIG Farmers Joseph Ibrahim Lahad. So, if you are online, sir, you are welcome to this press conference, sir. So, Director, with this, I now hand over the mic to you to carry on with the rest of the briefing, sir.
Thank you very much, Media 2. We currently act in the capacity of Media 1. Colleagues, superior officers, senior police officers, members of the Fourth Estate, and I use this opportunity for say good afternoon to we all. We are all welcome to Salone Police press conference. We all there at the conference room this afternoon. Of course, we are not support me. Time without number in our operations, and even at any given hour when we can call upon our support, for when we come together and share the developments we Salone Police on the actually they provide in the security area. Well, I want to assure family this afternoon say Salone Police on continue to give security support to the nation, cut across the 6 police regions. You talk about Freetown East, Freetown West, Northeast, Northwest, Eastern region, Southern region. The regional commanders and the team them, then they ensure that they provide adequate security in the areas of responsibility. Then they always provide the safety and security of the people so that they go to bed, sleep and wake, dream. And I believe because of the level of assurance we don't give to the citizens, it only also help business people, especially the foreigners, for make them get courage for come and pour the money, invest in business in the country. I can assure the press that a lot of tourists don't decide for even come and spend holiday in Sierra Leone, even with brothers and sisters within the diaspora. Most of them don't see reason for make them come spend time in Salone. All this happen now because the mechanism where the Inspector General of Police and the Executive Management Board only put in place foresee 247 round the clock. We officers, men and women, the rank and file of the SLP, then they on top of situation, especially security provision within the country. Even you talk about the borderline, we ensure border patrols go on, and when the various regional commanders will give the updates, then we will touch on that for make even with citizens maybe now the far part of the country will able to attest to what actually they say here this afternoon. As Media 2 be in talk just now, very soon when we get for reach to the reporting time of the director of training, it will get for give a lot of developments about management training that we don't take place for the past 2 to 3 months. Most of we LUCs that don't benefit from senior management training, and AIG them also don't benefit from senior people who reside in that Jewish community, especially Jewish anger. They've been very happy with that kind of initiative where the Inspector General of Police began for take and implement, because ever since that particular point will not be get anything like marine boats. But now I assure you, you go there, you will see the boats and they operate full time. So anybody take the risk for smuggle, you talk about arms, ammunition or drugs, that end definitely it will fall in the net of the police. And when it falls in the net of the police, we don't get any other thing for do but for allow investigation to take place if need be. If evidence point against the individual, then definitely the police will ensure they're in charge and the person will face the court of law. We want men, people see need for really focus on we country. For they can't pay visit both day and night, make people get confidence. For the patrol, go up and down. Just like as we don't see, we don't enter the festive season. We don't increase the patrols. Day and night patrols and they go on. And not just the matter of increasing the patrols, checkpoint, beat patrol, vehicular patrols, but we ensure monitoring mechanisms are in place. One, CDI way responsible for police the policeman. Then say they go out, then they check them policeman, they actually day outside them for day. Two, we also don't ensure the control room na police headquarters here. The interestingly ASP David Bayo, when a senior police officer when in charge of the ICT, they make sure a personnel in that office the 247, then they do tracking of the patrol vehicles so that then we early see them. We ops officers they don't take the risk for go, we then must carry outside them field for go, for park, outside them for then field for park. But for make sure them must carry then at the appropriate side then at the right place for the right purpose. So instead also they do that monitoring. Every morning when they come, if they go over, then patrol vehicles them. For say if they really go patrol the right side. At the end, before me they submit report to the Inspector General of Police and the Deputy Inspector General of Police, they will not meet me, they give me updates on that, then I can get confidence in the outing at the hotel IG, now the truth at the reveal, not to just say, but I don't get the confirmation. Also, me myself wasting on when they talk so, I can make sure they go out, I dey monitor them people that they patrols them. And the regional commanders also charge the responsibility for monitor the activities of the early season. Then they do well, like last week, the regional commander, Freetown East winner, AIG Mr. Francis Brahma Mendy, they been there out for the rest of the night. They go back at a distance like 100, 200 meters off. They don't even be in uniform. They just go near the policeman and they watch how they actually execute their duty and checkpointing. Of course, that very morning around some minutes to 6, they call me and tell me that APCBD in place. This when are the lapses I don't put in place. So with all the mechanisms in them, I think it give more assurance to we family, to we citizens, because that now we obligation for law we provide adequate security for the least Sierra Leonean. May go to bed, sleep and wake, we don't get no engage at all. We do a lot of things. However, on the 27th of September 2024, our media house Nosi, we will get some achievements, some of we don't benefit from that. And putting at that, we will get some vacancies for the rank of Assistant Inspector General of Police, and the Inspector General of Police will get for some reason for channel this through the Police Council. The process started far back March this year. Police Council will meet once, then get approval for me go ahead. So the first thing that we get for do, Public Service Commission we get for conduct an interview. So 10 of we where the vacancies been there for, we will get for face Public Service Commission interview. After the Public Service Commission interview, we may also get for face Police Council interview, where have been chaired by the Honorable Vice President, Dr. Julian Jallo, now this press conference room. All man may get for come and face the panel 10 of we. And because of we be able respond to expectation. At the end of everything, the council in therefore give approval for make them promote 10 of we to the rank of an assistant inspector general of police. Me na one of them. Of course, the last press conference will be all I've been there as assistant commissioner of police. Although the office na the same office I maintain as director of operation. And also my colleague, when AIG Mr. Francis Bremer Mende, when the regional commander of Freetown East, now another person will benefit from that promotion. And we will also get a gap for 6 superior ranks, we for go to commissioners, and then we face the public commission interview. From there, police council may see need the give the approval for me IG go ahead and promote 6 of them. The director of traffic management happen to be one of them. We benefit from that. Is commissioner of police now. I think the last press conference we said we attended, I've been there as assistant commissioner of police. Well, interestingly, the representative from Freetown West, assistant commissioner Mr. Edison Vandi, he said they happen forget among the 9 we that we go through the due process for make the really give assurance that indeed they don't reach to expectation for going to the rank of assistant commissioner of police. They face the interview, and because they may excel in that interview, they may therefore promote 9 of them to assistant commissioner of police. One thing this senior cadre ain't no time like when you go to senior officers rank. The superior ranks na vacancy the day, and the limited vacancy where the day, well, then they look for few among the lots, and in the face they look for certain criteria where you for really fulfill, because you must therefore do national, international courses. You talk about senior management courses where you go on build your capacity. You get to know how for face, how you get to manage situations when you face the public or even in the day-to-day administration, how you will deal with them. So not so we all go promote together, but one thing we believe, because of the system we don't be put in place, we believe say we will celebrate others at any other time. We will join them just like how they join and celebrate. We open pray vacancies they come, and when the vacancies come, the one that we due, the one that we the time reach, God will permit them for make the leadership see them, and they will able to single them out to make themselves attain them, position them. So we don't really, there are a lot of things that we still don't we process on reviewing with police act. We, if you look at the police act, as you can see the last press conference, we don't take. So there are a lot of things we don't come together. Committee the way the Inspector General of Police don't set apart, then responsible, you know, for men and look. They're not able far with that. They don't go Ghana, they don't come, they don't reach, submit a report, they don't move around the country. Now the various divisions, they understand the opinion of community members and even the policemen them within the various divisions. So with putting they don't gather again, they don't make sure come and add putting for add, and as I talk now, the general law officers office, then they work on that. We do believe that from now to the new year, we will take further step on that. In the medical service area, a lot of things that the way we don't achieve, but when we reach the Dr. Conte will handle that for we. Of course, the regional commanders, they know they do lot of arrests them. Now the regions, you talk in terms of drugs and they make sure when they arrest, they not just they arrest, but they investigate, and when the forensic man do a test and confirm say indeed this na a dangerous drugs, this na social drug, then they see reason for me to charge the person to court. You see, we will get the first-hand story from them various commanders. I want you an assurance say the SLP will not work in isolation, but we will work in partnership with the security sector. We will work as security family. Within with the scene as Sierra Leone, so when you go to some countries, you know they work like that. But since we'll be longer restructuring in Salome in early 2000, you find out say the Office of National Security, they coordinate all security activities. So whatever thing we gather of security interest, with the senior management, the strategic level, we go, we sit down, we think together, we take decision together, we know the drive way for take, the appropriate person way for do A, way for do B, then you will get the instruction for carry that out. So if you actually watch, it is to say the military, the police, the fire service, correctional, and CISA, the Office of National Security, will all work as security family. Whatever reports we give, will not just talk about police or house class, but we speak with one voice. These are some of the development we actually don't do, and I say make a just give on tips of the iceberg, and we can straight away go into the reporting system where the various commanders then will give on the full report them. Once more, I say you are all welcome as we continue the press conference this afternoon. Thank you very much for the time we want to speak and listen to me introduction. I will take this opportunity for go to the training side. You know, as I've been saying, we don't do a lot of training there. Yes, but the master submit person now the training directorate a day we train this afternoon, and not to know that person, but now AIG Sir Yumba CDC. You welcome, sir, and you will take over now. For me, you submit your report, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm glad you for there this afternoon for being part of the team for a brief the public through the fourth estate, because we believe the fourth estate is very important. So, colleague, superior officers, senior police officers, members of the fourth estate, good afternoon. You see, the scripture don't talk about. You see, when the people then lack knowledge, putting their bed in the suffer, so they perish. So that is why capacity building is very key and very important the Sierra Leone police. In fact, it is in tandem with the strategic development plan of 2020 to 2024. The both is if we capacitate, if we give knowledge, skills to personnel them, we refresh their mindset, we give them innovations, then we will do well wherever they're deployed. Because every now and then we face with the complexities of the world. So if we're always ready for capacitate, we will bring in new ideas, new knowledge in the area of policing. So it's very important. In fact, there's also that popular saying that knowledge is power, knowledge is great. Because if you get the necessary skills, and believe in me, you will do well. In fact, a clear example this afternoon is that follow all God and I today, and follow go through the media, possibly the police, because of the skills that we don't learn. The ideas don't know about media, they make them they go fine. So having said that, I therefore read the report, and in between or after that I'll make few comments and appeal. Okay? Now, objectives of the training directorate. to formulate and implement conduct trainings in line with the organization's vision, value, and its strategic development plan, SDP. To coordinate the identification of training needs from all departments, units, force-wide, and hence incorporate such training needs into our holistic and cost-effective annual training plan. To coordinate the nomination, selection of competent and credible officers for training programs, nationally and internationally. To identify, recruit, and train competent trainers who in turn train police recruits and serving members of the Sierra Leone Police. To evaluate and monitor the outcome of all training programs. Training initiatives 2024. Since January of 2024, the training department, through the strategic leadership of the directorate, has undertaken numerous initiatives to enhance the skills and competencies of personnel. In total, 21 different local trainings have been conducted, comprising scientific lab training, criminal investigations, strategic leadership, basic ITC training, sexual offenses, joint leadership, among others. For these trainings, we have had approximately 1,000 officers who have benefited from various ranks. Externally, we have successfully held about 18 trainings, and these trainings were conducted in places like Egypt, China, India, Japan, Ghana, Nigeria, France, and Senegal, among other places. Approximately, we have also got about 30 personnel benefited from these external trainings. Selection criteria for training participants. With a mandate to initiate, coordinate, and deliver trainings based on training needs assessment that highlights the required capacity gap, skills, and attitude needed to ensure effective service delivery. The department, through a need to train approach, has been selecting personnel from various unit departments. The need to train encompasses, among others, the target group for the training, required knowledge and experience ranks, length of service, educational background, and possible outcome. This approach is used for both local and international training programs. There are times when specifically commanders are asked to nominate competent individuals relying on the set criteria. On the basis, these commanders, head of their departments and units, they may know who should be trained going to the role that individual has to perform. There are also times when nominations are made based on representations. That is to say, a certain number is taken from every police region to give it a kind of national outlook. Relevance of training courses to the strategic leadership of the Sierra Leone Police. As a department and directorate, we ensure that all the trainings roll out for SMP, either through external support or sponsorship from within. Trainings target capacity gaps in our service delivery. Annually, training needs assessment is done, and these needs are in line with the areas we experience challenges in our service delivery. So having this assessment, it can serve as a reference point to inform the leadership of the SMP as to the specific training programs required by the force. As such, every training programs will implement touches strategically the leadership drive of the organization. The recent trainings concluded have bordered on child protection, trafficking in persons, cyber security, forensic science investigation, public order management, security sector leadership training, senior leadership training, effective handling of SDBV cases, etc., etc. In addition to these have been international courses in India, Egypt, China, Nairobi, Ethiopia, and other places around the globe. It is however important to know that these are driven also highlighted in tandem with the strategic development plan the police prepared every 4 years. Now the force is being transitioned to a service. The focus has been now on training targeting public expectations of the police service that will meet the demands of his public. I end my report. So what's in at the top now is that we need to sit down as an organization. Training and continuous learning. Okay? We need to say we learn everywhere today, we don't. No, it's continuous learning. We'll teach some people there. When you are trainers of footing and land, they will train other people there back. And because the world is becoming so dynamic, things and change, we go for the teach, we go for the train to personalize them, so that they will be in a position for able to address emerging issues, emerging threats, and for managing crisis, and for managing crime, and for gathering intelligence. Because policing in modern day times is now intelligence-led. So if we say for personnel, they are well trained in intelligence gathering, the use of cyber facilities and what have you. I think so we will address most of the challenges we will face along the line. I thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Director Training, for this warm submission of the training we want to conduct now the various side and when I still on series of training like as at the talk. If you go down Celia Hastings, you will meet the form police units and they're on training now. They will then arrange all in 2 days because then a continuous assessment. They don't do the first shooting exercise. Wise, they don't also complete the medical. Then they are waiting for medical results. And very soon they expect the assessment team we UN go send for come and assess them. It not will be because I'm a family with this person or the director training family. The people when they come, none of we don't know them. When they come, they assess you, how they see you capable, you fit for mission. Now that reported in the right. And the report where they get for right, definitely the director training, now that they get for submit to the Inspector General of Police, but say indeed this peacekeeping training where they conduct for form police unit. Now this number of people they don't go through and they fit for deploying a mission come next year, early next year. So that they come like as he also talk, the arm wing of the police, when at the Operation Support Division, they said they embark on shooting exercise. Because some man have been on take some time. The more as a practice, the effort make will become perfect. So that make they also engage in shooting exercise and they go by batch. They engage on that. You see, all that now for me we do on maximum preparedness for getting required security we country need for the work on that. So I tell them plenty thank you for the marvelous contribution we don't contribute now in directorate. It can be short time, but the short time we don't take the time like say it don't do 2-3 years. It really meet up training. In fact, 2 weeks been day training me just say all over for senior officers. You go with by force, my own mess, training me day. You go Kintom, senior officers training me day. But at my end, you are loud and clear. You go Syria training me day. You see, oh, we thank God because all this happen because we prepare, we officers, men and women, for men that will be fit for purpose. Thank you, sir. I will now go to Freetown East for we get updates from the regional commander on behalf of the region, and this AIG Mr. Francis Brown. Rema Mendy. Mr. Manfred, you are loud and clear at my end. Confirm you to get me.
Unmute. Mr. Manfred.
Yes, thank you very much. AIG operations. Superior police officers, senior police officers, estate, written in the name of Allah. Of course, as Director of Operations, AIG Francis Mendy, Regional Commander Freetown East. On the whole, the security situation at Freetown East is relatively quiet and normal. Of course, we continue with days and night patrol. So that they don't get help greatly to maintain peace and stability in the region. Of course, as the Director of Operations, we get checkpoints there throughout the length and breadth of the region. We are in the checkpoints there at night, especially to ensure effective checking will take place. We are in with the monitoring, because at times we delegate without monitoring, we will get exact effect. And the conscious CPA commanders them, whatever responsibility we don't delegate to them, the awareness to the monitoring, and this efficiency will improve with regards to service delivery, especially festive season in the corner, we almost don't get the match. So we ensure at least with double effort. Of course, we still continue a lot of community engagement with various stakeholders with regards to address any security issue that arise at the community there. Of course, the LPPP and the CRD, Community Relations Department, and the LCs there, we also continue massive school and community sensitization in the fight against drugs and violence among youth. Just like this morning, we charge up to 10 school people in their Congress, because with all this what they do, what they go at the schools there, right, for greater awareness, we say, hey, you guys have a brighter future. We're not concentrate on our studies, yet they still engage in the kind of activity there. Besides that, to get the parents back, when they call them, talk to them. No, all money begin about specifically not get it. We not talk to them, making them let you understand it. When they avoid violence. If anybody, any of them picking their own cage, and then this other behavior, and obviously, with the police, we'll get still back to it. We'll do everything humanly possible for the see. Therefore, stay focused on the studies. Even this morning before I come, some parents they meet me and I say, hi. It's true. I said, it's matter. I was picking it up. You don't change it. How many times you go to schools there? How many times you talk to them? It's like, let's say they do much. Now when they encourage them, because if you kiss them, we don't want one, twice, it is still continue. And now we'll take some action. So that they will be as a reminder. So, but we can talk to them, talk to them, but then they take action. But now we don't fall, and now we don't take action so that we help them prevent them picking there. So that the continuous business, go down. Of course, the fight against drugs is still continuing in the region. Actually, intelligence learn. Any information we get related to drugs, therefore act on it, and most times it is use of dividend. On Tuesday, 29th October 2024, at around 17:30 hours, one alleged background of about 6 partial speed off from the road. They arrested 138 persons of substance suspected to be pushed. So it's like they are still doing it. So what do they try to focus on? More like supply chain, the one with the large quantity they sell. Of course, as normal, who obtain statement from you, you get able to put the documents in place, we will refer and talk for further investigation. We are in the first team, whether that drug, fully forensic expert, and they will send the file back to the DPP for advice from there now, which are from there. In fact, this last Saturday, the director will talk about a large quantity of drugs without arrest all by this period. So most time with the body of the public, maybe no police take the accused, but we don't say we do the correct job. Any point someone will get at the end of the day, after all advice don't do everything humanly possible. We do call all stakeholders who involved. Don't come on and let everybody say at least we do that. That besides again, on the 30th of October, the Kisi Police Division, in collaboration with Alberta, they began some intelligence. One story there around the Wellington area, one large quantity of this tramadol in the and they move. When they move, they search the place. They arrest one children and the caretaker and over 200 cartons of the tramadol. So as every everything, just not trouble, not transfer the drugs that they right now will continue the investigation. We can do humanly possible, everything humanly possible to ensure that this country enjoy peace. Because without peace, how will we develop? I tell you, we need to get peace or not develop, but just within I think one day something happen like this one. So this now we are happy to spend million. This is not only country just who get all the good stuff. We all get for put your hands on them to ensure that this country enjoy peace. If you enjoy peace, posterity get for judgment. So by and large, I will stop here for now. These are some of the few things that we already engage in for maintaining peace and stability in our region. Thank you very much, Director.
Thank you very much, AIG Mendy, for the update from your region and the good work we una don dey do in that part of the country. You know, as every day submitting report just now, if you ain't a good citizen, you ain't a good Kumbra, I think say you go see need for me you share tears, for me you see how the young want them, that they misuse, that they abuse themselves when they go to school. Me and you were there today, you as media person, me as policeman, I think the one we all bring in will contribute greatly for we all. Two, even when we dey go school, now because we pay attention at school. It was very pathetic the other day. I got me informant. They just forward the opponent writes up there from 2 different schools. When they come out school, and when they come out and sport meet, then they ensure say they vandalize shop them at Ferry Junction. From Ferry Junction, take her upbound. You just imagine. So shop them for close. So I just take my time. I think that happened last Thursday. Straight away I forward down to the regional commander. I said this is not the plan when I send a school beginning when I get. But my rally boy then they come after the sport meet, the football game. My rally boy then they come out, not to school beginning. Upon that, things are put mechanism in place. You know, one common parable day we may probably share with we say, if na so we for the know about mama that die one. It's when me your mama no go die. If you school begin say after football match, una they can't attack shops, it means na question you ask the police. So before then they reach a Ferry Junction, the regional commander don't do maximum deployment day. So they just pass off. Nobody not get mind make attempts that very day. But for the sincere, we as parents and we get lots to do. Because then are the future generation. We get lots to do. And the home said, few weeks back, me what they do in final year, me first son. Now the university, that is the non grade some company they don't wage riot na the compound. I say, hey, if they hold you go surprise you. I go ask you say what's in your name, what's in your address. So that day you go know say we own party, no guarantee. We told when I'm born you. In the next 5 minutes, pass the time say, Papa, I don't even come to police station. I need to the police manager. I don't come on here. I said no, not come on here. If not that, I said you go collect for. So parents get part for play, community get part for play. The police are doing best because when they ensure, when they send the community departments, then they go to the schools and they sensitize them, talk to them for non-violence. Now that make one time this year, we even joined from a college where they go for do some road work from Panama Road. Also, for the college, we go and sensitize them, partner with them. You see, we hope if we continue to do that, we will help this nation. Thank you very much, sir. Ripple Northwest, confirm you get me. Yes, Northwest. For now, we will cross to the regional commander. Good afternoon, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman.
You loud and clear.
Existing protocol. On the Northwest region, we still continue patrols and the border, the arrester, we still maintain with appointment, we still engage the communities there, we understand the community relations officer there, and so therefore bring to this conference that we produce several chieftaincy election there, where the one of them are go to one, the other one they forget sanction from the court. Then they put on all of that one. They follow notice. It's all then this is the level of provide security. They don't end up with any violence. Be peaceful. But I will not forget to the notice of this. We want Fulaman. They kill Fulaman. They spare the car. The Fulaman are in the noise. He and two of him over them. They go outside the cow. They go give word for the people. We find the cow. They know say they will come for butcher the cow. Why is they coming for butcher the cow? The Fulaman come up for outside. I go for a good one person. Time the person will only go on the family. Killer. Of course, we have any people in our custody. We don't already conclude the investigation. We don't send out to the people in state council for advice. And state council police for giving advice against today. We still will inform to our advisors. Another incident happened with Kamasaki, where one boy, they reported to the councillor say, he didn't get people to kill. The councillor chased the boy with the two men there and tried to engage her. So scuffle happened, the man was away, took his charm. By the time the car returned, collapsed, the car was hospital. Then later the man died. So of course, he wait for the autopsy reports, the postmortem examination for that man. So we don't have to conclude that matter. Then of course, the matter really happened about Kami. When I say them each one man, we do exhumation, the result we don't capture. We should say the man the guitar. So the people we get a custody, three of them, we the evidence they point against, we don't have any final for advice to the state council. Of course, yesterday, the LUC Pala, they get to engage one children called Kamadia. We near other children, the way we get them together, but we go talk to them. Because we notice that some picking them now, that the color here, they're not in a classroom again. They all know the Exodus school and mining here. So if you know they engage the color and the surrounding villages then, so if you get to go to this other location, go talk to them. Though we don't also inform the inspector of schools, the education sector, the social welfare people there. But then I will come in and talk to them and talk to them because the classroom and the empty. No picking and not in that classroom. Because I would say because the shortest way running from what I'm doing now, all the picking are not balanced good. So we don't engage the community and for this and this trafficking again. When they take people out and go out, take people outcome and the Northeast region. So far so good, the Northeast region become quiet and we will continue for police division. So far, that's all from sir. Except for question.
Thank you very much, Regional Commander Northeast, for all the updates and we don't submit this afternoon. As you rightly say, we will get back to you if we need any clarity. And we will cross this time to Southern Region, and not a lesser person, but the Regional Commander, when AIG Mr. Brahma Kane, go submit report on behalf of Southern Region. AIG Mr. Brahma Kane confirm you get me. Report out. Report out. Confirm you get me. Yeah, you can go ahead with the report. We need to get here clear.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
Today, right now, we don't left for the updates until normal press conference. Our people and greetings from the Southern region. Our people and greetings from the Southern region police headquarters. Mr. Chairman, the Southern region is relatively quiet, calm, and normal. The border control between me and the soldier or the military is ongoing, perfect one. Even though yet still get some porous borders within the Pujan now going to Morofia. Mr. Chairman, on the 5th of October, when the Temple Cameroon said Morofia, this man again, we also have to later and we talk with the Department for Further Investigation. The provision security team, all normally call the process. Because of the influx of these drugs, or they want to go through the area.
So the police don't decide to make them do more effort on that. In fact, the regional police, they don't try very hard. Don't make sure buy some tow vehicles. We get it now. And they can come. Very soon we'll work in partnership with SLRC. How therefore they move up and down. For say if you even park which I know for park, then definitely we'll do one for you. So that people will be law abiding. We will respect we law than we individual behavior. We law a tough pass we always sit on here. And if me and you no respect we law, now we visitors them would expect for men and respect to law. It will start with me and you. Even when I'm a policeman, that don't mean say if I get me car, I'm not for license, I'm not for register. No, it is undone. And that makes the policeman necessarily check them. I should warn them. If you get motor car, you know license, back up. Like this morning, we in privileged conversation. I did say this Misuso motor car, a license that expired today, and they can call social policy may come and renew the license. That don't necessarily say they lead by example. They don't allow the motor car to go out at all today. They back up. And then we time where they call the person will come and go do that job for him. If we all can support so, Salon will go before. I will now go to the representative from Freetown West for key updates when Assistant Commissioner Mr. Edison Vangi for submit report on behalf of Freetown West. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Director of Operations. Director of Operations, good afternoon. Good afternoon, senior officers and colleagues. Good afternoon, members of the 4th Estate. I want to start by bringing greetings from the Regional Commander, Freetown West, AIG Mr. Sylvester M.N. Koroma. We unavoidably absent because he had some other engagement. To start with, inside the Freetown West region, we get 6 divisions, and all of them divisions can be put in divisional patrols on a daily basis, night and day. And also, the regional patrols they go on. The regional patrol, now all the divisions within the Freetown West region, they send the rapid response team, armed personnel, them 10 each, where they converge at the regional headquarters alongly and start patrols from 2 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. and then patrols them they don't do extremely well for ward off people and when are bad people that really go around the region, and they also serve as kind of confidence building patrol where they give confidence to the people and that the police then they on top of the situation and they go all of the areas within the Freetown West region. From then we can go as far as number 2 river and come to patrol the various divisions and we make up the Freetown West region. Also, each of the divisions they mount checkpoints in the night. So those checkpoint duties are ongoing and then serve as a way for ward off or mitigate the bad people that know the pass, they get bad intention. And then pass through the checkpoints and they thoroughly check them for police interest. Besides that, the region they also do community engagement or dialogue with the various parts, the various divisions within the region, and that in itself don't help or solve a lot of problems in a peaceful manner. And the communities, the various communities that within the region, they really appreciate that, because not all the time police they use force. Sometimes if I follow we engage and then we dialogue and solve problems in a way we will bring peace and lasting peace in our various communities. Also, the fight against drugs and some substance abuse is also ongoing, and it is based purely on intelligence. When you get information, we will work on them, do the investigations, and send them talk when at the end they do the final part of the investigations. Otherwise, the Freetown West region is relatively calm. Thank you.
Assistant Commissioner Edison Vandi, I tell you plenty thank you for the report saying we don't give on behalf of the region. And indeed, the patrols he mentioned mean a living witness. Every morning I can sit down in front of police headquarters for really see if they patrol, they pass through headquarters here before they will go to the various divisions. And the numbers, when they can reach, are so concerned for see if they maintain the actual number, they will forget. So we tell you, boku thank you for what you wanna do, and wanna continue that, because that's what we're not signed for, and that's what they pay we for. We will now go to the medical service directorate for make we get reports from the medical area. As the moderator be rightly say initially, media to the talk, we get with three ASP Dr. John M. Conte. We now one of the seasoned medical doctor na the police hospital. Why they say seasoned? Not just medical doctor, but this fine gentleman na the consultant. When I was surprised to know this afternoon say the medical service na Salon Police, we get policemen we are also consultants. We're certified consultants in the medical field. So they get a lot of contributions where they don't do immensely for me the hospital upgrade. I repeat again when I talk say seasoned policeman, this fine gentleman, na medical doctor and na academic doctor. So no surprise if you hear talk say seasoned policeman or fine policeman. Dr. Conte, and now hand over to you for me you give me updates on behalf of medical services.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, superior officers and members of the Fourth Estate. Well, of course, they don't say me that Dr. John Conte, and one for tell from the medical wing how we also do work as police. I always elect to use this word. The first time the IGP appoints me, say, if I want the police officers to work well, then they forget good health. So it means we get a vital role for play, because if you see all the regional commanders are doing this good work, and because of the good health they get. And one for say thank you. Quickly, in regards to training, the director of training mentioned about training. Maybe just one for say fact. Just 2 weeks ago, I got more German, and this is also from the IGP. I go do 5 days because I'm working towards becoming a professor. I go do 5 days intensive exam by Germany, and I return back the 6th day. And that is how much you see the IGP in the foster education. It's not just the police, you know, we as doctors inside the police, we also need for increase with skills. What are some of the recent things, the achievements of the police? I believe so when I know about FPU, the form police unit. Now the FPU 6 stage will be on. But before they go out now the country, they have to go through several processes and go to medical. And for the first 5 of them, all of the medicals then now outside the hospital they will run. Maybe because the laboratory will be too fully equipped. But I want to announce to you, say for the first time ever, all of the laboratories were done in the hospital, because the hospital was fully equipped. You know, it bring me back to when I remember first I play DV. And I'm not saying I've posted in the good journalists now for know that I've post. It be so stressful when you been DV, get for go out of your country, for go do the post, but play with the field, true or false. But when they begin to do the DV processing as some realize say the turnover be increased. And that's the same for the FPU. Now and every other FPU medical laboratory, 100% of it will be done at the hospital. Because the IGP make sure so we get all the equipment, standard equipment, we'll get highly trained staff. So I think that is very good achievement for the police hospital and also for the entire personnel. Another recent accomplishment is that we now get ECG, and we know the importance of ECG when they check the electrical activity. It's a very expensive machine. But the Inspector General of Police, he procure one for you. Now, as I can tell you, police hospital also they do the ECG. Of course, we get a cardiologist who is sent to interpret, but to be they do the ECG. I think that is also good for the police or police personnel. You know, as security man, and confidentiality is very important. When you come to young people and for can assess you, say much more better. Two of us than you go outside. You know. Another thing is that we get people who can come as Spain, doctors them. The recent report, the last time I tell you, they say the kind way our IGP accommodate you in make with the camp. Inside this year, they're going to come for the third time. It has never happened. They can inside January, they can inside March, and as they talk to us on the 22nd of this month, November, and then they come up to the 1st of December. Now there are 15 doctors in the camp. Then they come speaking doctors in pediatric surgeon, adult doctors and neurosurgeon. Well, now they follow up, we already don't put them more around for the people they can register. But this time around, for let me fully decentralize them, what do? We give quota on all the regions then. So like both we don't talk with the AIG, they is fully aware. Then they send like 5 or 10 people in where we medical because we get a facility, then we screen them, then register them, and we register them at free time. And so they do all of them don't get to facility Matsujon, Lunge, Kenema, Bonf, McKinney, all of them. And so when we don't get it important, then we say we give them like 555, then the remainder now we put on a free time. So at least we cover the whole of Sierra Leone. And this time I look at that show me say they want to do because they don't do more than 500. This time around they want to do more than just for 1 week. They want to do more than 200 cases. And we are prepared for that. Another achievement with the police hospital, now regards to train the way the director talk, but they don't mention between over 32 of them. They don't go India, they don't go China, and local causes where they improve themselves in public health. And if I notice with public health department are one of the strongest. Me say my public health man also in addition to be a medical doctor. Wait now future plans there. On the 14th of November, now World Diabetes Day. On another diabetes is very much important. So what will we do? We will make sure say all over the country, we will do a health education at the regional health quarters there on that day. That is November 14th. So for instance, now go we don't make arrangement. The in charges that we did, they will do a health talk to when they get in parade, general parade. We will also do an alumni, all the regional headquarters there. Health talk. Me self, they already make an application for doing an EMB. So we'll teach them because diabetes is a problem now. It causes protection, it causes blindness, it causes untimely death. And so they go first now they do an health education. We will help people. So that's how strategic the police is. You know, while physically plan to do well, we also cater for them medically. Another plan also when we get is that when nobody say hepatitis, at least when I be aware that police are the first people who begin to screening. We don't do screening for all the policemen in Freetown, and the one only for contact for do some further treatment, we don't contact them. And already we get plans now for the provinces. Already the IGP don't procure everything we need. We just need some time because of we get so much work for them. And we can go down the provinces. And after that, our next plan is for vaccination. Where we will also have a plan that every policeman will be vaccinated of hepatitis. I think these are some of the achievements and so far where we get. And so much things that recently of an notice we just get one grant. But the aim of the IGP is that any also get more than 100 policemen, let me get a health facility there. Recently we go and we don't go open a health facility there. And it's not just the health facility, it gets every equipment, brand new one. Laboratory, pharmacy, and the in charges there. We're also going to Matsujo, we open a new one. it is functional. And as I speak to you now, Kenema, it was a CHO called Community Health Center, but now it is going to be upgraded to a hospital. Why over there? Because we don't upgrade the facility, and they get a laboratory, fully state-of-the-art laboratory, and they get a doctor with a good they get nurses there, and we do everything. So much things that don't happen, and plans that may also on the way for them to expand more of the facility there. So I think I'll stop there for now, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Conte, for them good news you don't fold to we this afternoon. And we still look forward to going to push the more. And say the more the merrier. So they look up to now, and we believe God will continue to make the provisions so we will get back to you when it comes back. Concerns or questions with the media houses that we want to get clarity of. Now we go to Eastern Region. Eastern Region, confirm you to get me. Kenema.
DJ Musa. On mute.
Jebo. Eastern Region, confirm you to get me.
DJ Musa.
Eastern Region, on mute. What about Northwest?
Northwest, no, you get that. Yeah, BJ.
Yes, hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Chairman.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. The first estate on all senior officers present. Me, now, Sub Inspector Brian Musa, and at the report from Eastern Region, me as the Deputy Regional Media Officer in the Eastern Region. I want for report from the East. At the time of this report, the Eastern Region and East Central remain relatively peaceful. Of course, as we write the report to these sections, let's talk about community engagement. Besides community engagement, the local police commander for Kenema Division, when a CSP about the foreigner, together with community relations department, we don't need the next section, for let us put things in place, how they will reactivate the area police department committee, and also see how they will inaugurate the community safety volunteer. That meeting is successful, and the notified stage the inauguration will take place this Saturday coming. Also on Wednesday, the 30th of October 2024, PSP August in Camara, way at the end, Nakambo Division, together with the community stakeholders in the Kampala Kingdom, we therefore engage community members for sharing information to the police leading to the safety of the community. That it will be very successful, and information from the community to the police they flow effectively now as we speak in the Kampala Division. Also, on Saturday, the 2nd of November, in the Daru Division, stakeholders began meet together with the resident minister and in that meeting to begin transitional authority, and the meeting is specifically for the final chief of the kingdom, Nakaram district. That meeting itself is successful and the effort begun unabated. Talk about operation. The fight against drugs remains very operational. On Tuesday, the 15th of October 2024, personnel attached to the Wagama checkpoint known as the small boat kingdom, they get for arrest one attack drug with registration number A10-150, loaded with 71 parcels and several bags of dry meat who suspecting na cannabis sativa. The suspects going out for Bandura will not charge an court and will not tender the evidence na court. The traffic operation in compliance with the road safety also they go on as kind of admission and will not do several of unlight motorbikes when they fly the principal street of Kenema. To come to crime. Investigation into that case will be involved where the border at number 59 Hanga Road, Nakenema, will not do the investigation. Omoro Kama, Mohammed Karo, Elias Kaba, and 3 others, now they will take for charge for the offense of murder. For the offense of murder, and same way so store breaking and larceny. Also, Mohammed James, Elias Leonard, Mohammed Karo, Elias AI, and 4 others will not also charge them a court in respect of that robbery when they happen in the court section in Kenema. Away from that, Kenema division for the past weeks we don't get rumor of Ita in some sections in Kenema. The LC, the leader officer, and the community relations department don't engage the community that they don't encourage them for them useful information. On that information, they have to go back to the Ita and make a Kenema division. The police don't give them enough lines, and they don't give them an open door to make them come to Kenema police station and give any information we get for the Ita business. And police will also inform them through radio discussion and inside meeting say they don't receive no report in Kenema we get for 2 weeks cannibalism of Ita business. Now that reports are there from last day on the Eastern region, the far east of the east of the country, sorry, Kenema to be specific, and I want to stop here and tell our pronunciation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rep from Eastern Region, SI Primer, for the report, same way you don't submit on behalf of Eastern Region. We will get back to you when the need will arise. Well, for make we no waste time, I will hand over to Media 2. We step in the position of Media 1 for make a lead we in questions and answers session. You can take over, sir.
Thank you very much, Superior Officer. Let's just give a quick something. As the director will talk about readiness and preparedness for policing. How long until the number there? 24/7, you call, then they respond to you. 076 771 724. Another one, 076 771 725. But you pay, not the free line. Come to the free line now. When a free to line 900, you call 24/7. They are ready for response to you. Most of the day they call as they talk about this the GPS. Now then they monitor the number there, please, yeah. So when you take, we don't take we don't want to take how many from this end, then from this end we don't request you. End pressing, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we close, right? You understand?
Hello, good afternoon, one colleague, Raman from African Media. I want to congratulate the Leone police on a good, very good job. So I saw the Creole to clear. I get comment for the director of traffic and management. I always see in the traffic and civil traffic there. They do very good job, and any civil accidents, I don't mind and be very young. So I will want me to personally for some interview. Is that the comment that I have? Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Kane, Delegate Mr. Kane.
From the Southern region,
From
right?
Southern region.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Kane,
give me some names of Nigerians we una go with Pukin. Okay, please tell me the name of the last person we almost Pukin una be each and with. Please, you get for spell for me the names. Thank you. Mr. Kane, we see una dey do one operation Abacha and other parts na the CBD. Wetin una call this operation? Mr. Moije. Thank you. Say again. I say una dey do operation Abacha and other CBD parts. How una call that operation?
What's the name of the operation?
Yes.
And then the name of the
Nigerians then, where them don't teach.
One with the one Afala.
Yes, and two Nigerians. One they name, please spell them for me so that we'll be able to.
Okay, if not get, I will contact you.
Alright, we need Alois from Star TV. So the East, the reporter from the East, Vijay Musa. You believe in report, but we not get this other side where we make understand say one woman beats a man till he blind down. So yes, they go blind. So we want to know what it actually happened, or if the police and they ever know what this.
Okay, if any reporter of that.
Yes.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Me na Boka I'm for it. First of all, I want to commend the medical man because why they come up this afternoon. Last morning, I want to know if this could continue like the other region because for the same reason I want to know them and police post them because the frontier we get police post were 6 o'clock the police they lock it and we get a population where they about 15 to 20,000. So if they lock 6 o'clock to that lock, we find it difficult within that area. So I want to know if the within and the already they close the police post them or it will continue.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah. If police post the lock 6 o'clock, we'll get on the S.
Ibrahim Sarasisi, Voice of Southern Radio, and Director of Operations, Traffic. And we don't see now when I don't install this like it's very good. But if the drivers basically before I retire this afternoon with my colleague, we see a driver break the traffic rules where they pass the light when they should stop and they endanger citizens their life. As una na the police, how una go able tackle things then they when driver they break the rules then. Another issue from the man to the northeast, we get a story about when they kill a Fulani for cow we come up from Kabbalah. They come kitchen a committee body in a Kaine district. Where the councillor, one councillor be involved into that matter, they may do the trees. Since then we will be able that story. Since we are able to story, the diplomat come up from Koinadogo district. Waiting that you be the councillor in rule for play towards that money in that one and how the police can be able to investigate for reach to a conclusion about in that one.
Yes, that's it. Oh, no. Last person, eh?
No. Since the night they passed through, we didn't have to love you. And I report for this. So my own concern actually now that within the Freetown municipality, within the CBD area, if we really maintain the one-way streets, because for now we don't see anyone waiting, you will also is here the cow.
Okay, that man when he asked for that councillor, I believe say he can. That man report. But they will get. Yes, sir, director.
Yeah, I think before I will allow the other commanders for talk, let me just start with the concern of the gentleman concerning the death of that Fulani. Me personally get a report from the regional commander and even the Inspector General Police, that all the one the way do they act, they fall in a police net. In fact, most of them, more than instead the way with the area about this behind time, like the one way or corner, the one way Abu, the shooting incident around Eastern region, police able to trap them all, arrest them, investigation and in progress, and we as professional policemen and women will no one tamper with the investigation. We wait for the conclusion of the investigation. Somebody talk about the traffic light issue, like we drivers they violate, we go down stop, then they just decide to go. This now a start of the process, now gradual business. You go to other countries and people they do the same. But one thing I know, the police they ensure they communicate to the colleagues and where they are ahead and submit the vehicle registration number or motorbike. When they reach it, then definitely they apprehend them. The same thing therefore continue, which we own set now Saloya. That will be well coordinated, then we'll make sure that they on top of situation. The closure of police posts, like we my brother raised a concern. I want to assure you say this now issue where we don't come to with knowledge from be frank enough, and we be not ensure we call the LUC last week. We call her one morning when they don't do them talk. In be the commander in charge of the patrol, give a warning that if such continue, not to the post commander, now you will be hold for vicarious liability for lack of supervision. Because if you be able to supervise that OC well, you know who get mind for lock police post, especially within the highways and go night house. It is not done, and I want to assure the media house that this afternoon, immediately after this press conference, your rep from the region, they will take them back with the LUC, not just the OC, but the LUC. Me personally will also call the LUC, and before the end of the week, I will reach them, I will make sure the wonder commander put on a diary, so that in the next press conference or media, when that report come, or after 6 o'clock in the evening, we will even prove them right or not. If that happens, then definitely we will take disciplinary measures against that commander, because we've already for serve communities where we find ourselves at any given hour. I think so far so good. I will stop there so that then other commanders then will contribute to the questions that we want to raise up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Chairman almost talked on the traffic aspect of what's the question they got about. But the mountain God say, while we see no day or so, what to call lane discipline in traffic code. Someone in the whether we free or not, they don't have the good sides. They don't even know one-way traffic or two-way traffic. But we need to put some for corporate out, because it's about sensitizing them, telling them that this is the one way, not the two-way. Most of the riders, most of them, these are immigrants who in Sabi go. If the guy don't know, when they go under, you go no more. You don't know the good sides there. Then for the Abacha area, because we want to see government put in place for poor person on the streets by providing them safe for sale when the Peter Park markets don't build a dome. But one of the things they will put in place for not get the all inside it. And very soon, out of the time today or tomorrow, very soon that will be done. We'll get them off Abacha and put them inside Peter Park for continuing processing. Yeah? In the of street lights, again, the pardon talk about that. And we don't see where they get street lights, but we don't go for time. They have the say, let's go this now. As to the channel, they say, hey, no, we together, let's go first stop. Or else, it causes traffic. You're not doing intentionally, but you don't know, say, let's go this now. So you go and say, when they now, what they right now, they don't go line, they say, stop, together. Look at the red, you go stop. Orange, you tell them to move, and green, you move. So that could be Professor Steve today. Thank you very much. Then the months you enter with me, I'm available after. I don't go because I got best.
I said that operation, waiting on the operation. The operation now.
Yes, I will call an operation pushback because.
Back, you don't know.
I'll give it to you day.
Doctor, talk about what
so before Doctor will respond to me, brother, the man will ask for my 13, me don't already call the LUC now. I don't get instruction and the body. We will not recover bad things. When you do good, we support you. The bad, but they take action.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, washing of hands is a gradual process. Yeah, because at times, if possible, they cannot all know for count what's happening. So we not mandate and for now to encourage people. We also want to encourage people for doing and follow to get hand sanitizer. So when you get your personal hand sanitizer, if you always wash your hands, yeah. So washing our local mandate and for down because of that reason. We are professionals. So no one just impose them except if they in a situation like where Ebola be force them. But now we encourage them.
I don't know if we will get the IG for the day.
Report northwest, report northeast. Confirm you get me.
Go, Manfred.
Northeast. Mr. Manfred, did you get me?
Unmute your mic.
Northeast. Confirm you get me.
Can you repeat the question? I'm not getting it clearly.
What not the question then?
They say that councillor, what's in the
Nigeria man.
No, the councillor.
The councillor will be
the councillor involvement.
Yeah, somebody raised question concerning the one councillor now carrying a district from Kwenajugu.
Will be involved into that matter of where they kill somebody for cow now.
Yeah, that's what
yeah. Yes, that Fulama would have been killed. So that councillor from Kwenajugu.
You talk by that get you clear because the
when you all the
voice block, not clear.
Now the councillor involvement, na the one know, sir. You get me now?
Look at the question.
Hello.
Look at well, time passing out to me. This person is talking
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The Fulama will be dying we have been killed carrying it. And the council will be involved into that matter, they will come up from going to do these things. So it will be involvement on the issue.
Now the council will be involved. That's the man elected for that cow. And when last session chief, that's when the council will be involved.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, we get it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think we don't get AIG coming on.
The one the council involved pan, and this possible they say in the highest one guy begin. When the council of the pastor report to them, when the council and two of him boys them, chief arrest this man. When it's this man, end up in hospital. That's why I don't happen on the 29th of October. But for the Fulham, the one section chief finally involved and others there. About the 7 in a custody. You don't get that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Well, since we we don't even reach AIG Kane now. I think media to go do its best for make again names. And I believe when I in group, we will communicate that to them.
Yes, yeah. Only 90 churches, so I get you clear. But sorry, I don't know.
Yes, sir. The other things are, they for snap you. They send out to me. They don't give you deadline for the calendar, sir. All AIGs, please. I will send them back to you that message, sir. Yeah.
Once again, colleagues, senior officers, superior officers, members of the Fourth Estate, I want to use this opportunity to tell we all plenty thank you for the sacrifice we on all long do for coming there with we, support we, and we believe this one is a successful one. We will continue for impressioner so that we will continue for market the things we do for give security assurance to this nation. We tell them plenty thank you. And always, we press conference will be open to now, from Leone can be part of we. I will now humbly call this press conference to an end till we meet again when the need will arise.